समझ नहीं आ रहा अपने सैलरी इंक्रीमेंट का क्या करूं।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स के एसआईपी का टॉप अप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
क्या? समझ में नहीं आया।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स का एसआईपी टॉपअप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
अब समझा।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.
Did the Narendra Modi government play politics by handpicking opposition MPs to be part of all party delegations for global outreach post Operation Sindoor? Yes, for sure. What's the point of Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju calling up leaders of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi, if the government had already decided on Congress delegates and the minister had even spoken to four of them, Shashi Tharoor, Manish Tiwari, Salman Khurshid and Amar Singh? It's a travesty of the all-party nomenclature if the parties have no say in nominating their MPs. The minister could have requested the Congress leadership to specifically nominate those four MPs and leaders if the government was so eager to have them on board. Instead, Rijiju waited for Kharge and Gandhi to send their nominees. The government then announced its own choice of Congress delegates. The BJP leadership obviously expected Congress to not nominate Tharoor, Tiwari and the other two. The Congress fell into the trap. The principal opposition has now been left red-faced. The internal rift in the party is out in the open. But before we discuss further about how the Congress High Command messed it up, let's be clear about the government playing the opposition for political ends. One cannot argue with the government's spin masters on the fact that Tharoor, as the chairman of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on External Affairs and as someone who worked at the United Nations for nearly 3 decades, was eminently suited to lead a delegation to the US and other countries. In 2019, Tharoor had refused to be just a member of this parliamentary panel because he had headed it in the previous Lok Sabha. The Modi government did not want him to head that committee again in 2019. The nature of the 2024 Lok Sabha election results forced the government to accept him as the External Affairs Committee chairman again in 2024. So what do you think suddenly endeared Shashi Tharoor to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who had once referred to the former's wife as 50 crore rupee girlfriend? Let's accept it. It's all politics. It's coming at a time when the principal opposition party is seeking to puncture PM Modi's Vishwaguru image. On the 18th of May, Karnataka Congress posted on X, and I quote from there, "Over 11 years, 72 countries and 129 visits. Crores of taxpayers' money have been spent. The net outcome is zero. None of the countries supported hashtag Operation Sindoor, hashtag BJP fails India," unquote. Although the Karnataka Congress's post did not name PM Modi, its list of all these visits left little for imagination. PM Modi has visited the US 9 times since 2014, UAE, France, Japan and Russia 5 times each, as per the Karnataka Congress's list. Other Congress handles and leaders have been posting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's "Ab ki baar Trump Sarkar" slogan of 2020 when Trump was seeking a re-election. With Trump now making daily claims that embarrass India, the 5-year-old slogan "Ab ki baar Trump Sarkar" has come back to haunt the Modi government. The Congress is seeking to damage the Vishwaguru claims, asking why India abstained instead of voting against the bailout package for Pakistan at the IMF Executive Board meeting. That India could not convince any other country to vote against this package for Pakistan has given the opposition another handle to beat the BJP government with. The opposition obviously senses an opportunity to bring down Modi's Vishwaguru image, a big electoral pull for the BJP. The government has played it well. The optics of all party delegations comprising 45 MPs and 6 senior leaders who will visit 33 world capitals are expected to dent the opposition's onslaught on that count. There are 19 opposition leaders in these delegations, most of them known to be very vocal and articulate. Come to think of it, Tharoor, Tiwari and 3 other Congress leaders would be defending India's war against terror and the government's stance abroad, while their party is attacking the government at home for its alleged failure to get international support. So if and when there is a debate in parliament, the opposition parties would feel compelled to not field any of their MPs, these MPs and leaders who are on these delegations. Modi government played Congress in selecting the all-party delegations. All right, but isn't it par for the course in politics? Why did the Congress get played? People like Shashi Tharoor and Manish Tiwari are known to speak their minds, especially when it comes to national security. They don't get safe seats to contest from, the way Gandhis get minority-dominated Wayanad. Manish Tiwari contested 3 Lok Sabha elections from 3 different constituencies and won each time. Tharoor contested in 2009 for the first time from Thiruvananthapuram, where the CPI had won twice previously. He has retained the seat since then. These leaders who have to sweat it out in the constituency every day have to be mindful of the public sentiments and respond accordingly. So while the BJP played politics in its selection of Congress MPs and leaders for the all-party delegations, the principal opposition was naive enough to get played. Tharoor and Tiwari are respected, articulate voices on international geostrategic fora. Salman Khurshid is a former Minister of External Affairs. They should have been the natural choices as Congress nominees for the all-party delegations. Why did the Congress snub them by excluding them from the list of nominees? A simple answer: pettiness and vested interests. The clique of sycophants surrounding Rahul Gandhi and his family make him insecure and won't let him see the reality that they are using him for their own vested interests. I will confine myself to Shashi Tharoor and Kerala politics here. Here is a situation where the Congress is virtually humiliating Shashi Tharoor. Think of the party's General Secretary Communications, Jairam Ramesh, publicly undermining Tharoor with a series of loaded comments. Ramesh said that whatever Tharoor spoke was his personal opinion, not the party's. Read the other remarks by Ramesh. In a quote, there is a huge difference between being in the Congress and of the Congress. You know what he is trying to say about Tharoor. Then another comment. The Congress is like the mighty Ganga, which has many tributaries. Some of them dry up and some get polluted. So what's there for a polluted Shashi Tharoor to keep being a Ganga tributary? He says he is not easily humiliated, but his party is testing his limits. Everybody knows who is behind this humiliation. It's K.C. Venugopal, the powerful General Secretary organization who has total control over Rahul Gandhi. K.C. Venugopal's chief ministerial ambition is hardly a secret. So he has to get every competitor, the biggest being Tharoor today, out of the way. Knowing Venugopal's complete hold over Rahul, everyone else close to the Gandhis, say Jairam Ramesh, must smear Shashi Tharoor. Well, Modi government saw an opportunity and jumped in. Why blame the BJP? Let's go back to how the Gandhis humiliated Punjab's then Chief Minister, Captain Amrinder Singh, in the run-up to the 2022 Assembly election. Just because the blue-blooded ex-royal, who was a friend of Rajiv Gandhi from Doon school days, did not bring himself to flatter Rajiv Gandhi's children. The Gandhi siblings also developed a liking for Singh's detractor, Navjot Sidhu, the cricketer turned politician who had quit the BJP to join the Congress. The Congress lost the 2022 Punjab Assembly election, but the Gandhis won, if I may say so, as they became instrumental in Captain Amrinder Singh's political retirement. A similar plot is unfolding in Kerala because Rahul Gandhi is so fond of K.C. Venugopal. Congress leaders don't know why, but Tharoor must go. The High Command humiliated Amrinder Singh enough for him to resign as chief minister and part ways with the Congress. And KC Jairam and company is doing enough for Tharoor to do the same sooner or later. Who cares if the Congress wins or loses in Kerala? So what are Tharoor's options? He has chief ministerial ambitions for sure. Why not? A 4-term MP with so much following across Kerala and the rest of the country can't be faulted for his ambition. After all, he is someone that the youth across caste lines adore. The two dominant minorities in Kerala, the Christians and the Muslims, who constitute 45% of the population, love his liberal views and outlook. The Nair Service Society, an organization representing the dominant Nair community in Kerala, is willing to embrace him. Meanwhile, the Edavars, the most dominant Hindu community in Kerala, who have been traditionally aligned with the left, are showing signs of change in loyalty. According to a CSDS Lokaniti post-poll survey, in the 2021 assembly election, 23% of Edavars voted for the NDA, up from 18% in 2016. According to the post-poll survey in the 2024 Lok Sabha election, 32% Edavars voted for the NDA. So the left voters are already splitting. As for the Nairs, their votes for the BJP went up from 27% in 2021 assembly election to 45% in the 2024 Lok Sabha election. So those who think that Tharoor does not have the option of switching to the BJP are wrong. This data should come as a reality check. Look at the difference in the vote shares of Tharoor and his closest rival, BJP's Rajiv Chandrasekhar, in Thiruvananthapuram in the 2024 election. There is a difference of 16,000 votes only. And a significant number of Congress voters, these Congress voters, were actually Tharoor voters. So when we start talking about how Tharoor cannot go with the BJP in Kerala, here's a clear answer. Why not? His parliamentary constituency will be safe. After all, the BJP got around 3.5 lakh votes in that constituency. And if you count Tharoor's own fan base, it will remain a safe constituency for him. The Congress is not making him the CM face anyway. So if he becomes the BJP CM candidate, what does he have to lose? Look at the possible scenarios. First, a large section of the Hindu voters, with a significant section among Nairs and Iravas already veering towards the BJP, they may go with Tharoor. Second, Tharoor may still enjoy popularity among minorities, something that happened in the case of BJP's Thrissur candidate Suresh Gopi, who won in the last election. This opens up the game. I am certainly not suggesting that Tharoor is going to the BJP. I am talking hypothetically. If he decides to quit the Congress, given how determined NC Venugopal and Jairam Ramesh are to push him out, Tharoor has many options. The left would love to embrace him. I remember the day he had come to visit the AKG Bhavan, the CPM headquarters in Delhi, in 2006. I was there. Back then, he wanted India to back his candidature for the UN Secretary General's post. And the left wielded a lot of power and clout in that government. I still remember how the comrades were so excited about that visit. Recently appointed CPIM General Secretary MABB has said that CM Pinarayi Vijayan, who is 79 years old now, will lead the poll campaign in the 2026 election, but that the CM will be elected after the elections if the left wins. Basically, Vijayan is not necessarily the next CM if the left wins again. So does Tharoor have an option to realize his dreams in the left? They would love to welcome him, but a non-comrade has no chance at claiming the coveted seat. KC Venugopal's Congress won't give that seat to him anyway. So if Tharoor has to realize his ambitions and implement his vision for the state, the BJP remains a choice, given that Rahul Gandhi and company is doing their best to push him out. Tharoor would of course remember how the Gandhis finished Captain Amrinder Singh through 1,000 cuts, humiliating him on a daily basis. As it is, the Gandhis seem to be preparing for a redo of Punjab in the Kerala Assembly elections early next year. That's all from me in this episode of Politically Correct. Thanks for watching.